How's it going? Is this thing on? Okay. Many years ago, I had a thought. I knew that the world was going to end in approximately 36 and a half years. So a few friends of mine, we decided to speed up the process.
He said chlorine mixed with sodium nitrate. He didn't tell us exactly.
So now we're looking at probably like 36 and a half days till the world ends.
And it looked a bit like a rat that had snuck in and then got run over by a tire. Well, actually the rat and the tire, like if you put them together.
Probably one of my greatest life success stories, to be honest.
In this case, he had something that looked a lot like a rat.
Feels good to be able to do something, right?
What was the other thing? Pillaging, yes, okay.
So step one, we decided to, start pillaging. Sounds funny, but when you think about it, I worked for the Vikings. It can work for us. Really, when we think about pillaging, I believe in Darwinism. I believe that we can step on others to become our greater selves.
Pillaging was fun. It was good cardio for sure, yes. Terrorized the inhabitants there. So once we told them the good news about it being 36 and a half days till the end of the world, they were like, just go ahead and take my smart TV, take my family while you're at it. I'm probably just gonna go to the Bahamas and murder a village. But the hardest part was probably to light that gas station on fire. Sycamore and Evergreen Road. It was a great gas station. I loved the heck out of it, but we burned it down.
Yeah, that was the one that Uncle Rob built.
Because like you don't need gas stations anymore, right? When the world's just like gonna die.
It's hard to get a read on him. You know, when you're like trying to, destroy the world, you want to be able to put some faith and trust into someone. And
we united as a group, our little group of friends.
it was like, who is this guy?
In our little barricade that we called 7-Eleven. This was before we burned it down. We became locked in our barricade that we had made for ourselves. Like snowed like a bunch. And then I was like, oh whoops, I can't open the door. There's a bunch of snow outside. And they're like, you know what? Let's just stay home. So all that to say, our toilet stopped working too. So we were basically barricaded inside with a bunch of snow and a bunch of snacks and food, but we wouldn't have been able to survive if it hadn't been for Depends, which we had a lot of because we just raided the gas station.
When you brought out the Depends, I was like, bro, where have you been? It was like, it's like that moment where you get to your best friend's house and then he shows up with pizza, but then smashes your Xbox.
But yeah, we just had a bunch of Depends, and so we're like, who needs a toilet? Throw these on, and that's how we survived the end of the world.
Built a little bonfire. It was cozy. So he says, so what do you think about the apocalypse? Let me tell you, I will not waste an opportunity. I was like, well, it depends. Moral of the story, do not ride into the sun, literally the sun, without diapers. It's like Taco Bell.
Depends. At your local gas station.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Did you know? The average pyramid can fit at least 933 million squirrels.